morning, everybody. Tis a brand new day. It's a Friday, and I am going potentially back to school shopping today. I'm gonna go back to school browsing. I did not like Walmart's selection of back to school stuff, so I'm gonna go to Target and see if they have anything better. I only have 3 classes this semester, so I'm not looking for anything like extravagant, but I would like a few notebooks and maybe some new pens and pencils. Pens and pencils I'm fine buying from Walmart, but Walmart had like the ugliest little notebooks this year, so we're gonna go and see if we can find some cuter ones. On top of that, I also have to go to Sam's Club today and get cat litter so we can change the cat boxes soon. And then I have to go to grocery shopping, so I got a jam-packed day. And then I have to make pickles tonight before my cucumbers go bad, which means that's the other reason I had to wait till today, is I had to go to the store and buy dill, because unfortunately I used all my homegrown dill in my jar of pickles that I made for me. But I had a couple of friends asking me if I could make them a jar of pickles, and I said, sure. I have enough pickles, I might as well. So, gotta buy some dill for that, probably some garlic too. I'm gonna try and use like, maybe an actual clove of garlic. Maybe, I don't know, maybe not. And maybe see if I could find some like mustard seed or something. I want theirs to be good. Mine didn't really care what happened. I just wanted to experiment. But theirs, I want to make sure I'm doing it correctly. So, anyways, that is kind of our plan so far. And then later tonight I have not D&D, but gaming session. Sort of. So, that's the plan. I'll keep y'all posted. Alrighty, so I just got out of Target. Technically, they didn't have what I wanted, necessarily. I really wanted, like, pastel-colored notebooks. They didn't have them, and I decided I didn't want to order any online. So I just bought orange, yellow, and pink, because those were the closest I was probably going to get. And then I also purchased some new pens. I thought they were really pretty. And then I got some pretty pencils. It's crazy to me how girly I'm becoming, if that makes sense. Like, as a younger school student, you know, when I was like in high school, all I wanted was like black. I only wanted black supplies. I wanted black pencils, black pens, like, didn't want color in my life. Now, as an adult, I'm like, give me all the colors, give me all the pastels, give me all the pinks and the purples. Like, I want the cute colors. And I don't know what that says. I'm wondering if maybe it's something like I'm not as depressed anymore. I'm a little happier in my life, so I want more color in my life. I don't know. No, it's not to say that I'm still not depressed, but like, I'm open to color now. I'm open to more feminine things. I also did see online somewhere though that like, you become more feminine when you're being loved correctly. And let me tell you, I really did not like pink or like wearing dresses until Adam and I started dating. It still took like a slow burn of like incorporating cute colors and stuff, but I do love me some pastels now. And I think that's a good thing. I think it's honestly good that I'm a little more happy in my life. So I'm not gonna complain about it. I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm not buying a new backpack. I still have one that I can use. I mean, I have a few backpacks, but I'm gonna use my Winnie the Pooh one that I have. Because I'm also not afraid to be myself. So I'm gonna wear a Winnie the Pooh backpack to school, because why not? I actually have done that before. Wait, this is somewhere I need to go. I've actually done that when I was in community college, but I'm going to a university, y'all. Like, I'm scared. Like, I never thought I'd be going to an actual university. I thought, yeah, like, community college is good enough for me. Now it's like, university, though. Actually, let's go straight here. Oh, wait, I can just turn right. It's going to be so busy in Sam's Club. I can already see it. But it's fine. It's for the kitties. And maybe I'll have to get me a sweet treat. I don't know. I'll keep you guys posted. Office kitties. Office kitties. You already know. It's pickling time. I ended up sharing my accomplishments of pickles with some of my friends, and they had asked if I could make them some. So I'm making a couple of jars now. But this is probably the last pickling I can do this year because my plant is slowly dying. So I don't think I'm gonna get enough pickles to make pickles this year, if that makes sense. So this is gonna be the last rare first year attempt. I did use an actual recipe this time, although I still didn't follow it exactly. I'm definitely gonna follow like the cooking times exactly. And I followed the brine measurements exactly to the best of my ability. But I didn't have a pickling spice bag. Like, I don't have pickling spices. I'm pretty basic with my pickles. So they got the same treatment my last ones did, where it's just garlic and dill and salt. Although I did put the sugar in the brine, like I was supposed to. My cat, he's just being real cute and lovey right now on the table. Waiting and watching me make pickles. So, trying those again. I got smaller jars this time, which is good because I don't think I would have been able to make any more big jars. But nonetheless, I am still going to try and consume my big jars. I don't know if you guys can, I can't zoom in on selfie mode, I guess. I don't know if I ever showed you guys the final product of my jar that I made myself. But this is it. These are my pickles. So, trying a smaller jar this time. And hoping it all goes well. I'm kind of nervous. I was a little... I had to scoot the pot over. I was a little more skeptical about this one because they're smaller jars, and my brain inherently thinks if they're smaller, there's more chances for them to break. But I'm sure it'll be fine. Also, as I tend to do when I start getting into new hobbies, I look at Reddit, like Reddit groups for said hobby, and the canning one, a lot of people are like, hey, so you should really only, get you guys up here. You should really only be using recipes hosted by like the official canning companies, like Ball, because Mason Ball jars and stuff like that, and not some random non-tested internet recipe. And I'm like, to a point I get it, right? Like, you want to have the right amount of vinegar, you want to make sure that what you're doing is actually preserving it instead of just like making it rotten. But in the same hand, I don't think you need to worry so much about it if you're just changing like the spices that are in it, or if you're just changing like not using spices or whatever. Like, I feel like that's a little bit more interchangeable instead of like I know I understand the importance of you have to be using the right amount of vinegar versus water or whatever, but as far as like this pickling spice bag, I don't think that's honestly super important. I don't know, but I also have not tried my pickles yet, so once I get around to actually eating my pickles, it'll be a different story. Also, I did not use citric acid. I did see some at the store yesterday when I was looking at cans. But citric acid, from what I was reading, all it does is make your pickles stay crunchy and not mushy. So it's like, while that is a taste preference, that's not something that's super important to me at the moment. Again, especially because I'm still just learning how to pickle. I'm not like worried if they're mushy, you know what I mean? I wanted to attempt it to see how it's done, how you do it. Obviously next year I'll probably be a little better about it. I mean, obviously I still haven't even bought my own canning stuff. I'm using my dad's beer stock pot again. Thanks, Dad. But what I did with the rest of the dill, because I definitely did not need as much, so I couldn't use my homegrown dill for these ones because I didn't have enough. I used the rest of my dill for my pickles. So I went to the store and I bought some, and there was too much for me to use for all of it, so I'm preserving the rest of it. I'm gonna dry it out, just like I have always done. That is not dill, that is like cilantro that's been there forever. But I hung up all the dill to save the leftovers. You know what sucks about getting older is your traditions ending. I think I've talked about this before in some context, but every year they would do like a fireworks show in August in my hometown. And every year my dad and I would go sit in the field and watch the fireworks together. We did not do it last year because it was supposed to rain. And I just realized that they're doing them tonight. I already had plans tonight. And now I feel bad because I'm like, damn. But I don't think he even realizes that they're happening tonight either. But we used to go every freaking year. Every year. And now I'm like, huh. This will be the second year in a row we haven't gone. Kind of sucks. No, technically I probably could swing it, but I don't think he would want to go because he doesn't care for it. Again, that's the issue being like the youngest child. Like, I still care for the traditions that happen, but nobody else cares, and if they do them, they only do them for my sake. And so it's like, I think he would be fine just staying home doing whatever, but I don't know, it's kind of sad. Good morning, you guys. I just woke up. I experimented last night with something. I don't know if you guys have ever seen these at Walmart. This is a period panty. And I was like, you know, it's my heaviest day, and I'm tempted to try it out on my heaviest day to make sure it like can absorb all my blood, because I'm not a light bleeder in any sense of the word. And it did great. I'm not unhappy with it. I'm not sure the logistics of like how to do it. Yes, sir. So basically what happened, like, it stayed dry on the outside throughout the whole night, which was great. And I just now went and rinsed it out in the sink. And then I threw it straight in the washer because I don't know the logistics of how to like reuse it more than once during the same period. But I'm gonna try and figure it out. They're not that expensive. They're like $8. So it's like I could go buy a second one if I wanted to. But I just really wanted to experiment with the reusable like period underwear, because pads are expensive. And also, I'm just trying to be a little bit more sustainable and a little bit more mindful of my woman health. And, you know, there's a lot of issues with like pads and tampons these days. I mean, there's always been issues with them apparently, but it's come to light that there's issues with them. So I'm like, I don't know. It was so funny though, when I was telling Adam I was gonna wear them, he was just like, well, yeah, don't they just come with a pocket to put a pad in? I was like, no, baby. It is the pad. That is what you wear. It was funny. But no, I really liked it. And I didn't feel like I was going to leak. It covers a lot of ground. It was high-waisted. I really liked it. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I really liked it. Ow! That one's rough, buddy. You're getting a little rough. Calm it down. That one ouchied. Still didn't draw blood, but that ouches. You got some strong jaws, sir. You got some strong jaws.
You're just in a playful mode, aren't you? You're just in a play mode. You're just in play mode. You just got some zoomies going, don't ya? A lot of cute little bees in my garden. Yo, we have a cantaloupe growing. I'm so excited. Got another watermelon growing in here. Hello, everybody. It is Saturday. I went to the grocery store today, started making bread, but then Adam said he wanted to go out to dinner tonight, so put the bread dough in the fridge because I saw you can do that, thank God. So I put it in the fridge, thinking about taking a shower. I did walk on my walking pad today. I took a long nap on the couch, which was also really nice. I just realized I haven't really been talking much these last few clips, but I have been vlogging. I just don't know if I should end the vlog here or not, basically. I might end it later tonight, actually, but doing my laundry as we speak. I have to work tomorrow because I'm not working on Monday because I'm getting my nails redone because I was told I need them done at least one more time before I get proposed to, which is irritating because these are supposed to be the nails and now they're like grown out and not good. So gonna have to get those redone. I'm not sure what I want to do with that. But yeah, that's kind of all I got for now. Okay, my friends, I did not actually record any more last night, but that's gonna be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one.